improve the way you persuade. If you needed to persuade someone of something, how would you do it? Perhaps you'd make an impassioned and logical argument or cite data that supports what you're saying. But you may find that you're still not getting through to that person. Why? According to executives Gary A. Williams and Robert B. Miller in their article for the Harvard Business Review, the most important factor is how you deliver your argument. Their research focused on how employees could more effectively persuade executives, but the results are applicable to any situation. What Williams and Miller found was that the most persuasive arguments appeal directly to an executive's decision-making style. We'll explore the 5 executive decision-making styles Williams and Miller outlined and how you can use them to your advantage. The first type of executive is the charismatic. Charismatics account for 25% of executives. They will show initial enthusiasm about a new idea and wait to make their final decision based on a balanced set of information. Generally, charismatics are enthusiastic, talkative, and dominant in demeanor. When dealing with charismatic executives, stick to simple, straightforward arguments that focus on results. Use buzzwords like proven, results, easy, clear, and focus. And fight the urge to join in their excitement. It will only distract from your argument. The second type of executive is the thinker. They can be the toughest to persuade because they have a strong aversion to risk. Thinkers account for 11% of executives. Thinkers prefer data-backed arguments as they are typically logical, intelligent, and cautious decision-makers. When trying to persuade a thinker, offer them as much information as possible, including relevant market research, case studies, and cost-benefit analyses. Buzzwords like quality, plan, expert, proof, and academic appeal to thinkers' logical nature. The third type of executive is the skeptic, who is suspicious of any data point they are presented with, especially if it challenges their worldview. Comprising 19% of all executives, skeptics can seem almost aggressive or combative in conversation. To persuade a skeptic, you need to seem as credible as possible, either by earning clout with them or getting an endorsement from someone they trust. Skeptics are drawn to buzzwords like power, action, demand, disrupt, and trust. The fourth type of executives are followers. Followers are responsible and cautious, usually only agreeing to something if it has worked in the past. The greatest share, 36% of executives, are followers. They are swayed by references and testimonials and want to be sure they are making the right decision. Buzzwords like innovate, expertise, similar to, and previous will help assure followers that they are not making a risky move. Remember, followers focus on proven methods, so draw from other successful and similar ideas when talking to them. The fifth and final executive is the controller. Controllers hate ambiguity and prefer arguments based on cold, hard facts. 9% of executives are controllers. They are generally logical, unemotional, detail-oriented, and analytical when making decisions. Controllers are drawn to buzzwords like details, facts, reason, and logic. They don't appreciate aggressive arguments. The best way to persuade a controller is to present them with the information they need, and then let them convince themselves. By understanding the 5 styles, you can appeal to a person's sensibilities and make more effective and persuasive arguments. These techniques aren't just reserved for business, either. The same methodologies can be applied to any scenario where you need to persuade someone. The main ideas. Research indicates that the most persuasive arguments are tailored to an executive's decision-making style. Executives default to one of 5 different decision-making styles: charismatics, thinkers, skeptics, followers, and controllers.